Hey YouTube, it's ZJ here, VRM360. I got something cool for you guys today. If any of you guys are my regular subscribers and watch my videos, like regularly, you might know that in a few other videos, one of my more recent videos, I said, well, I sold the Subaru. I think you know where this is going. What the hell do we have here? This thing looks a lot like my car. I mean, this thing looks just like it. Just like it. Well, yep. Deal fell through. Never got my money. And ended up going with one of my best friends, pick it up last night. It is what it is. Happens. But, we got some work to do. Let me set you up on a tripod and we can talk about this. Subaru's back in my shop. And, well, it is now middle of November. It is, I think, the 13th. Next, my birthday's coming up on Sunday, the 18th. And, yeah, I'm an old bastard. I'll be 26. I sold this in April. Saw some money, and I never saw any more. And then I finally got to the point where it's just, hey, dude, I'm just gonna come get it. I'll give you your money back. It is what it is. Shit happens. Still friends, but shit happens. Oh, I can't curse on YouTube. Sorry, guys. I'll get the money. Oh, never mind. It sat outside. Somehow, it got some water in it. And I got an issue on the passenger side. The seatbelt's pretty moldy. The driver's side seatbelt, a little moldy. Back ones aren't too bad. Just a quick scrub and those will be fine. But both the front seats gotta come out and get cleaned. They're not terrible, but they're not great by any means. Now this does have WRX front seats. They're still RS back seats, but it is Rex front seats. So we're pretty much gonna take the whole interior out of this thing. I mean, down to the metal. The dashboard is staying. I'm going to take apart some of it just to make sure it's cleanish. There's no mold growing up in it. So we're going to take the whole interior out, clean everything, clean this trunk. This trunk's bad. Like, this all got to come out. Everything's got to be scrubbed down. Like, you see all the white spots on this grayish black panel? Yeah, that's mold. Got to get rid of that. I can't drive a car like that. I already have mold problems, so as it is. Everyone does. And you're around it, you get sick from it. So everything in here's got to come out and get cleaned. Everything on the inside's got to come out and get cleaned. It's, nothing too crazy. It's probably a few days project. I'm probably going to try something a little different tonight and do a montage of me taking as much of the interior out as I can and then upload it. And I really want to try and do these videos frequently. Now I have it back and it's back in... Well, it sucks to say, but it's a project again. She needs help. I feel bad. It's so neglected. I got water in the tail lights. I mean, it's rough. She needs some help. But I plan on body working the whole thing. Fixing all the little dents, scratches, cracks in the paint, fixing the hood. Maybe replacing the hood. I really want to get another Rex hood. Or something different. Something different. We'll get up there then. But I plan on body working it, painting it. Yes, I want to paint it. I'm probably going to leave it black just to keep it easy. This is the first thing I really want to take on as a painting project. I'd like to talk to my uncle about it because he actually has a paint booth at his house because that's what he used to do before he became a truck driver. So I really want to paint it, make it nice, make it pretty, do it right. So that's the plans for the interior and exterior. Now, let's move up to the front of this car. Don't mind that, it's just my phone. Damn phone. We're going to move up to the front of the car and talk about what I have planned for there, because actually I don't really know yet. Alright, so now we're up here at the front of the car. I know you can't really see much. I really want to do this, I don't want to say every day, but while this is a project again, I want to film everything and put it online, on YouTube. I want to get this out there, I want to do this. I enjoy it. And this is the perfect car that has a lot to be done, that content, that you guys want to see. I've seen the views on my Subaru videos. It's doing pretty well. I mean, it's nothing great, but you know, for a small YouTuber like myself, it's not bad. So, as it sits, here, let me angle the camera down so you can actually see what the hell's going on here. As she sits, it's still the same. Everything in here is the same as it was, except for two little things. I'll get into that. Not happy about that. Everything in here is the same as it was. What happened, the reason I originally sold it, was that on this side of the motor, on the passenger side, something, I think the head gasket went, and it was dripping oil onto my header. Because me and my buddy, who's a big Subaru guy, looked at it, and it would just intermittently smoke off the header. And we couldn't figure, or I couldn't figure it out. And then when he looked at it, he's like, it's dripping oil. So I'm pretty sure that the head gasket on this side went, and it's causing it to drip right onto the header. So now, as you can see, it's still the whole turbo setup and everything. It's still got the TD04, still got the whole front mount. Everything still, it still runs and drives. I mean, it doesn't run right because of that leak, because it's causing a low compression issue, but it still runs and drives, surprisingly. I drove it into the shop here. I mean, I didn't drive it home. I put on the trailer and towed it with the Cummins and then drove it in here. But it does still run and drive. I took the intake for the turbo off. I checked the turbo. The turbo is still no shaft play, no more than you're supposed to have. You know, a little bit of tiny bit. There's no in and out play. It's a little tiny left and right, but that's how it's always been. I still got the Greddy blow off valve in here. I think it's a Greddy. Am I an idiot? Nope, not an idiot. It's a Greddy. So what I'm thinking about is either, I'm not really sure yet. There's two routes this can go. I can pull this motor out, take everything back to stock, or close to stock. I mean, I'll still run an aftermarket intake, headers, high flow cat, and a full cat back. And make it a daily driver. Make it a nice street car, nothing too fast, just a daily driver. So that way, you can take it to an NA daily nice car. Or, I'm already in here, everything's already done. Don't mind now if you heard that noise, but that's just the heater firing it. I could finally finish the turbo setup the way it's supposed to be. Do everything better. Because I'm pretty close to where I need to be to make this a reliable turbo setup. I want to, if I keep a turbo setup, this is if I keep the turbo setup, I'm going to put a proper drain in instead of a rubber line with a sleeve on it. I'm going to put an or whatever the heck they are, a braided line drain with the fittings. Do it the right way instead of hose clampers. ARP head studs. Even if I make this an NA build, I might put head studs in it because it's one less thing to worry about. Because these things can lift heads easily. I've proven it. I mean, it is boosted, but besides the point. But I could easily put head studs in it, a proper drain, and then the only other thing it really needs is a fuel pump upgrade and a wideband. I know, I never ran a wideband. I'm an idiot. I've learned a few things over the years since I last built this, or since I first built it, put everything together. So I'm really not too sure if I want to make this a regular old NA setup or a turbo setup. No matter what, this motor has to come out to fix that head, because it's so much easier to just yank the motor out than it is to try and fix the head gasket in the car. So that's where we're at with this. I don't know what I want to do for the motor. Great. But I do know what I want to do for the body. The whole interior's coming out, we're cleaning it. The body's getting body worked and hopefully painted. I'm probably going to keep the black. Now the only thing is, if I do go back to an NA setup, I have to change a couple things, like this bumper. You hear that? It's not holding on by much, for one. For two, I gutted it, I cut it all out to fit the front mount. So I have to get a regular bumper again because I want to run the fog lights and stuff. But I do have the steel bumper still. It's over in the bin. The only thing I'm not sure if I have anymore is the original cross member. The only difference in the cross member is this one has a divot right here. There's a divot underneath for the up pipe to go up to the turbo. On the RS one, it doesn't have that. I'm sure I could just keep this in it no matter what. So that way, if I do ever change my mind, which I tend to do very often, it's there if I do go to an NA setup. I'm pretty sure I have all the parts, or I can get them from cheap, locally sourced, and I can go either way with this. I'm just not really sure what I can do. But for right now, what needs to happen next is everything in this car pretty much needs to come out. This thing needs to go to a full-on roller. Now there's one other option, but I really don't think we're gonna go with that option. One of my buddies joked with me. He said, the same one that went to pick up the car with me, he said, well, you could just take all the interior out, throw 2 racing seats in it, and build the snot out of the motor and make it a rally car. I'm like, I don't want to do that though. Like, yeah, rally cars are cool and all, but this isn't the right car to be a rally car. I don't know why. It's got too much potential for me to want to do that to it. But hey, I watch everyone else do it. I watch a lot of YouTubers. Greg A, Taylor Ray, Beach for Build, Michael Branis at Boostaholics. There's a lot of channels I watch, and they're inspiring me because I want to do stuff like this. I want to make videos for you guys, and I want to work on my cars and film it. Because why not? It's fun. So I think the next thing we're gonna do, now that you've seen everything that this thing needs, which apparently is a lot. Yeah, right here there's ripples and stuff. I don't know if you can see that or not. So I don't even know if it's worth using this hood because of all the ripples in the front. But no matter what, the next thing we do, I'm gonna set you guys up on a time lapse. I've never tried really doing a time lapse montage like this before, but I figured I'm gonna start now. I'm gonna turn my music back on. I'm gonna put you guys on a time lapse, and we're gonna pull the interior out of this car. And I'll catch up with you guys in the next one. And please like, comment, subscribe if you want to see more of this, because there will be more to come, because I'm gonna film this one. So I think this is the first project I'm fully filming everything on that I'm doing. Not just an after, okay, this is what I did. It's the first one I'm gonna do like this. And this is gonna be a really freaking long episode. I need to stop rambling. Okay guys, I'll see you later.